Fiona and Louis Kohll opened the first Kohl's Pharmacy in 1948 on the corner of Leavenworth and Park Avenue Streets in Omaha, Nebraska. From the beginning, Kohl's has truly been a family-owned and operated pharmacy that has set out to transform the nature of healthcare in the Omaha community at large. When Louis decided in 1948 that Omaha needed a pharmacy where people could get quality healthcare and prescriptions, he did so out of a sense of necessity to give something back to the Omaha community which he loved. Unable to afford employees, he and his wife worked from the early morning until late at night, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, in order to provide high-quality healthcare at affordable prices. Additionally, the Kohl's even went the extra mile by having their teenage son and future owner, Marvin, deliver prescriptions at all hours of the day to Omaha patients. As Omaha has grown, so have the Kohl's. It would begin expanding by adding another store in Benson in the early 60s. As they've expanded to now 7 stores in the Omaha and Papillion metro area and have begun to serve new communities around Omaha, they've continued to keep their family values and patient-first attitude. Several members of the Kohll family still work at the different pharmacy locations around town, including brothers David and Justin Kohll, who are co-presidents and run the day-to-day operations for the company. As the Kohl's began expanding to new communities around Omaha, they quickly built a strong trust and reputation among local healthcare providers as a family and company dedicated to ensuring the health of their patients and the Omaha community at large. The Kohl's realized early on that they were more than just a pharmacy. They were a healthcare provider who was going to be different. In order to meet the needs of the communities that they served around Omaha, the Kohl's decided to expand their services. Kohl's recognized in the early 70s that a large portion of their senior patient base, and Omaha in general, didn't have a healthcare provider who was able to offer respiratory and home medical supplies. So the Kohl's began to offer these services, and even went out of their way to go to patients' houses in order to help them with installation of them. Similarly, in the early 1990s, Kohl's began offering compounded medications in order to serve patients with individual doses tailored for their bodies. Their entrepreneurial sense of service expansion not only led to better patient health care, but increased profits, which has allowed the Kohl's to reinvest the money in the company and expand the services they offer even more. Over the last 5 years, Kohl's have started a traveling vaccination clinic, began a program to help make handicapped individuals' automobiles more accessible by outfitting their cars or vans with wheelchair lifts. Additionally, in 2007, Kohl's began offering home modifications, which can include anything from construction projects to make people's houses more accessible using techniques such as door widening, lift systems, ramps for wheelchairs, and bathroom modifications in order to make them more friendly for the people who live there. Furthermore, earlier this year, Kohl's opened a full-time biohormone replacement therapy and weight loss clinic at their store on 114th and Dodge. This was done in order to meet the demand of the Omaha community for these services. In keeping with the vision of founder Louis Kohll, Kohl's has become a one-stop community healthcare organization that continues to serve the less mobile portion of the population, as well as offering free delivery not only for medications, but also for feeding tubes, respiratory supplies, and compression stockings as well. The store that best epitomizes the company's one-stop, patient and healthcare-minded philosophy is the store where the headquarters are located on 127th and Q. At this store, patients can get their prescriptions filled inside or through the drive-thru window, receive vaccinations and blood pressure and cholesterol screenings, along with hormone replacement injections, and get fitted for wheelchairs and compression stockings. Patients can also select from a variety of personal healthcare items, including wheelchairs, scooters, walking aids, raised toilets, and bath and shower needs. Additionally, in order to meet the needs of the community, Kohl's has expanded their clinical staff from strictly pharmacy personnel to include a wide variety of healthcare providers, such as registered nurses, a nurse practitioner solely for the biohormone replacement therapy and weight loss clinic, respiratory therapists, occupational therapists, and dietitians. The Kohll sense of serving the community, however, goes beyond just the products and services that they provide to Omaha. The Kohlls also participate in a variety of philanthropic organizations and host many community healthcare activities throughout the year. Some of these philanthropic activities include dangers of poison presentations made each year by pharmacists to thousands of students, grades kindergarten through high school. Free workshops to help educate physical and occupational therapists about current professional activities and products. Teaming with Campfire USA to provide healthcare education to elementary-aged children during spring vacation. Screenings and testing for cholesterol, diabetes, body fats, osteoporosis, and blood pressure. They also partner with the City of Omaha's Mounted Police in order to help educate officers about animal care and medication use. Instruction and mentoring for college-age students from UNMC, UNO, Creighton, Nevada College, Kaplan University, St. Mary's, and Metro Community College, with regards to medications and healthcare products and services. They also participate in Omaha, Papillion, Millard, and other citywide health fairs. Also, all pharmacists and staff are trained in CPR and first aid just in case of emergency. In addition to their patients and fellow Omaha healthcare providers, Omaha's Kohl's Pharmacy has been recognized with several awards over the years by nonprofit organizations in Omaha and statewide for their patient-first mentality. As Kohl's continues to grow into new markets like Boulder, Colorado, where they have recently opened their first store outside of Omaha, I think that their sense of always putting the patient first and their sense of responsibility to enhancing the health care of their patients will allow the company to continue to expand and serve Omaha and other communities for years to come, while still maintaining the family values and customer service oriented mentality that Lewis had when he started the company over 60 years ago.